Hello, everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. So, I was just scrolling through TikTok as usual. You guys know I mostly get many of my storylines from TikTok, and sometimes I do some research in Twitter just to, make sure that everything's fine. Now, the topic of today is this beautiful, I think she's a model beautiful lady over here. She said something that actually does catches my eye because, like I said before, I am always gonna be on the side of the truth, and I am always gonna speak the truth on my own channel. Now, with that being said, she actually explained something about, Hollywood, LA. I think she was talking about, and she called out the hostile environment towards, black women, and she actually did explain the video and talk about how, although a lot of people are saying, we're winning, black people are winning, that not everybody in the black community is winning, especially not dark skinned women, not brown skinned women, but lighter skinned women are the face of, success. And I will actually agree with her because, hey, one too many times we've seen it. Like, it is very hard to see a brown skin or dark skinned woman in many of these positions. So, to be sincere and to be, which is facts. Although a lot of people might say they're winning, the black community is winning. I absolutely agree with that. You really winning though if the people that are representing the whole community look exactly in one's aesthetic. They look the skin tone, all of that. And she also actually talked about the hostile environment for, darker skin brown women in Hollywood. And that actually reminds me about when I hear a lot of women talking about, I'm going to work, I'm going to get my degrees, and trying to do better for myself. Even there was an article that was even written one time about, black women, especially darker skinned, brown skinned women, getting promotion at the workplace. And literally the work they be given would be so hard that many people would not be able to handle all of that. So it's like they get this unfair treatment, and the fact is the community in general is not speaking up about it. A lot of people are not speaking up about it because when you see someone like Zendaya or Halle Bailey or Beyonce on stage, a lot of black Americans think, yeah, we are winning, this is it, but they forget that you come from different, like literally a lot of people in the black community have different shades and different color and should be represented equally, not only when they want to use a black face, a black person in a movie or in music in general, not only just picking the lighter skin ones. And yes, I do feel like darker skin women are being, you know not treated well. They're not treated well in the industry. And with that being said, I kind of did remember, although I wanted to talk about the Chris Brown and Usher's issue. I don't know if they fought or not, but what happened to, is it Tiana Taylor in that particular Chris Brown's birthday? And the fact that, they said Chris was cussing her out, it kind of just bumped me out. And I actually went to Twitter to actually look at the article and what some people were talking about. Some people were writing that it was fake, and some other people were like, he did that because she's darker skin, because she's brown skin. He did that because, all of that. And because she is darker skin woman, brown skin woman, she's getting that disrespect. If she was lighter, he probably wouldn't be that hostile because he's known to be a colorist. And I'm like, and I saw a lot of people. The most shocking part of me going to Twitter was me seeing some people saying they should cancel Chris Brown because he is a violent person. And I'm like, now you want to cancel him? Now you want to cancel him? Okay. Well, this is not about that particular topic, but the way that Tiana was treated. But with that being said, we're gonna get into this particular topic about um, the hostile workplace that darker skinned black women, they have to literally work double time and just to achieve what every other person is achieving. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna be playing this particular video that she had spoken about this because she made a lot of sense. And I absolutely understand where she's coming from, because although they are telling you that you are included, there is inclusion. Is it really inclusion though? I don't feel like it is really inclusion if you're just picking up a certain look to represent the whole people. And some people are winning, but some are not. Some people are being represented, but some are not. Some are being looked down on. And she actually, she actually spoke out about many of these things. So I'm just going to pull out this video of her speaking on this, because I'm going to say this, it did break my heart, because I know there are very beautiful brown and dark skinned women out there. Like if you look at her, even her herself, she's very gorgeous. And I understand that some people might be saying, "Oh, is people hating on lighter skinned people? Is people hating on this?" No, I think opportunities should be given to everyone, especially in that community. And it doesn't matter. It shouldn't have to do with skin tone. If you're gonna win, then win as a group, not selective, not being selective. Oh, this is what we find pretty. And she also talked about black men disassociating themselves from black women, especially in LA. And she talked about LA being very harsh towards black women. And this is my thing. Although I go through TikTok and I see all this argument about, interracial dating, I'm like, at this point, even there was a man that was talking, a Caucasian man that came out on TikTok, and he said, "You're treating your women bad, you're calling them names, you are doing all of this." Of course, one day these women are just gonna up and leave. You're not gonna get support. You're not gonna get anything. Nobody's gonna be up there supporting you. And this is the thing. A lot of people think the other communities are blind. The truth is, nobody's blind. As long as it's in the internet, as long as everybody can access it, everyone can see it. So that is why when I see, women going into interracial relationship, I'm like, good for her. Yes, good for her. Because I am not gonna be that woman that is gonna tell you to go, after you're done getting your degrees, go do all of this, get a business, be successful, you go down there and look for a bomb, all because of skin tone. I'm not that person. You go out down there and look for a bomb. I always tell the ladies, don't look for a bomb, especially if you have worked so hard. That if he hasn't worked hard enough to get to your level, you should not be even looking at him. You should not be looking at him. If he has not worked enough to take care of you, if he has not worked and showed that he can provide and protect his family, I do not support women going and trying to build somebody, or trying to, oh, it's because of love, I'm in love with you. Because this is the thing, a lot of black women think, if I get my degrees, if I get all of this, I'm gonna be able to pick one of these men. But mostly the truth is, many of these men do not want to pick you. And the truth is, it is literally everywhere. Like the handwriting is on the wall. In fact, at this point, it's not on the wall anymore. It's everywhere in the internet. Everybody can hear how they talk about many of these women, and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. But what breaks my heart the most is when I see many of these women still come out and stand by them. Like that bus driver situation. You hear some women coming out, "Oh, yeah, I would lower my standard and go down there." I'm like, see, this is why they treat you the way they treat you. This is why they give you this particular treatment, because you have leveled yourself and put yourself in that position that they feel like this is the best you can get. You are so desperate for them that they will treat you this way. And there is nothing else. There is nothing anyone can say. Now, let me just bring up this video. Hi, Sun and Sunflower. Hi, girl. Yeah, the dating pool. Yeah, she said the dating pool is trash. I feel like women should actually look for somebody that can provide. In fact, look for someone that has a higher income than you. That is what I always tell ladies. Look for someone that has a higher income than you. Because if you go down when you have more and you have more than the man, it is gonna be difficult for you because the frustration is gonna be put on you and you're going to be stressed out. Not only that, let's say you manage and lift that man up and help him build and all of this. He might just walk away because, see, you were the manageable girlfriend. You're the manageable wife. It's not even only happening to girlfriend, it's happening to wives that have children already with some of these men. It's happening to wives that have stood there from the beginning of time and helped the men, and they get up, they become confident, they have the money now, and they just walk out of that marriage. Leave. Some of them will even disown the children or not have any kind of contact with the children and just walk out and go find the girl that they actually really, really want. Now I'm gonna play this video because let me just play it so that you guys can hear what she had to say. And she's very pretty, by the way. She is gorgeous.
Your Black Hollywood fave is a colorist. I've lived in LA for 3 years now, and I have never experienced such a racially tense environment. Mind you, in LA, it's not racially tense towards Black people, just Black women. Black men on the West Coast have realized that they are in high demand. So to cash in on the opportunity to date and sleep with non-Black women, they distance themselves from Black women as much as they possibly can. More than that, take a look at Hollywood. Almost every single Black woman in Hollywood that you can mention is lighter skinned. Even in 2008, we had Beyonce and Rihanna. But Jasmine Sullivan didn't even get the attention that she deserved until just recently. industry.Are is still globally slept on. But Halle Bailey is our new Ariel, right? So we're winning. Wrong. Yet another light skin. People have been advocating for Coco Jones to get the attention that she deserves for years. Just happened in 2023. But she was on Disney Channel with Zendaya. I just recently met one of our generation's favorites. One of our absolute favorites. We love this girl, y'all. And she showed me to my face that she is a colorist. And honestly, I don't know why I was surprised. Your Black fave is not a part of the Black community. They became a classist the moment they became the Black exception. I say all of this to just bring awareness to the division in the Black community. The moment some of us get an opportunity, we're fine. We're okay with it because we're eating. We no longer care about the global struggle of our people. Why is that? Because the US is dedicated to pitting us against one another. They're more likely to give opportunities to Black people from overseas than they are to us here, right now. I think that it's time that we really open our eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about the last topic that she talked about, that the US is more open to giving Black people overseas the opportunity instead of giving the people in the US that opportunity. The thing is, yes, I have seen that. I am not gonna be dishonest and be like, no, even though I am not living in the US, I have actually seen it. But this is the thing, the reason why they would do that is because imagine a group of people that don't like dark skinned women in their community. This is marketing. It is marketing. If you don't like dark skinned women in your community, you don't think that they are, pretty enough to get opportunities like that. Yes, the corporation is not going to want to employ one of the women from that particular community. They're going to go outside and pick a woman from a community that the community actually does say she's pretty. They're going to go to Africa, any of the countries in there, and pick a woman to play any part. They're going to go to Colombia. They're going to go to Brazil. They're going to go anywhere because the men over there are not literally out loud talking bad about the women's skin tone, especially the women's skin tone, or talking about how Black they are, or how dark they are, or brown they are. They are not very outburst like that to talk about the skin tone of their women. So of course, the US, the many of these industries are gonna go there because they don't forget, if a dark skinned woman does act, especially from the US, does act a movie that is nice, you're gonna still have people in that country, dark skinned people, talk bad about that woman. They're going to be out there talking bad about her. They're going to be calling her all kind of names. They're going to be talking about her attitude. They're going to be tearing down the image, which is not beneficiary for the industry. It's not beneficiary for the industry. The industry wants to make money, and they don't want people that are going to come out and bash the people that they're trying to put in their movies or actually showcase. They're not going to do that. So at the end of the day, although Black women have been advocating for Black men in the community, they are not getting the reciprocated, action. They are not getting the same benefits. So, like she said, the industry is going out to get other Black women to act, other dark skinned women, brown skinned women to act that are not from the US itself. It's called marketing. You can see how, dark skinned, brown skinned women are being treated, even talked about in public, that are from the US, though disrespect that they go through, that they have to face all the time. Even on Twitter, they be calling them all kind of hair hats and everything under the sun. They be getting so much disrespect. Now, let me give you, for example, is it what is her name again? The lady from Kenya. I can't remember her name. Is it Nyango? I remember the surname, but is it Lupita? Yeah. You didn't hear Kenyan men coming out, although she's dark skinned, coming out and dragging her image. You didn't hear them. They actually glorified her. They actually praised her and told her she's pretty. They absolutely told her she's pretty. Men from those communities don't come out, and which is good for marketing. So this is the thing. I feel like Hollywood should do better, and Black women in total should understand that when you give other people opportunities, when you praise other people and they don't give it back to you, they don't give you the same opportunity, they don't give you the same praise and adoration, maybe you should just stop and focus on yourself, because it can't be that way. If it continues, you're not going to be winning, even though a lot of women are out here getting degrees, getting all of that. And still, let's not forget, this is the community that I see women would get degrees, couple of degrees, multiple degrees, and still get bashed and still get talked bad about. They still try to drag those women that have worked so hard and drag them to the ground. And then brought a topic like the bus driver. Also, after the woman, this is the thing that literally with that bus driver topic, would you marry a bus driver topic? This is the thing that got into my soul. I'm like, so she put on all of this work, all of this effort to get to where she is today, and you expect her to go and pick someone that didn't do anything for himself other than being a bus driver? Wow. The women, I'm just going to say, a lot of US women have been putting up with a lot. And the thing is, when you put up with a lot, this is the kind of answer, this is the kind of repercussion you're going to be getting, because they're going to be thinking you are the lowest of the low, because this is what it is. They're going to be thinking you are the lowest of the low. You are the lowest of the low, so you should be the last picked. You should not be getting anything. You should be actually there to build, by the way, but not to receive, and not to be compensated, and not to be glorified, because you've put yourself in that position, and it's just the honest truth. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Please do not forget to press that like button and subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye. So before we go, I'm just going to play that video one more time before going out.
Your Black Hollywood fave is a colorist. I've lived in LA for 3 years now, and I have never experienced such a racially tense environment. Mind you, in LA, it's not racially tense towards Black people, just Black women. Black men on the West Coast have realized that they are in high demand. So to cash in on the opportunity to date and sleep with non-Black women, they distance themselves from Black women as much as they possibly can. More than that, take a look at Hollywood. Almost every single Black woman in Hollywood that you can mention is lighter skinned. Even in 2008, we had Beyonce and Rihanna. But Jasmine Sullivan didn't even get the attention that she deserved until just recently. industry.Are is still globally slept on. But Halle Bailey is our new Ariel, right? So we're winning. Wrong. Yet another light skin. People have been advocating for Coco Jones to get the attention that she deserves for years. Just happened in 2023. But she was on Disney Channel with Zendaya. I just recently met one of our generation's favorites. One of our absolute favorites. We love this girl, y'all. And she showed me to my face that she is a colorist. And honestly, I don't know why I was surprised. Your black fave is not a part of the black community. They became a classist the moment they became the black exception. I say all of this to just bring awareness to the division in the black community. The moment some of us get an opportunity, we're fine. We're okay with it because we're eating. We no longer care about the global struggle of our people. Why is that? Because the US is dedicated to pitting us against one another. They're more likely to give opportunities to black people from overseas than they are to us here, right now. I think that it's time that we really open our eyes.